This thing has like 3 engines in the front there. All right, here we go. What just happened? I've never seen that before. I don't even know what to say. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is ScrapMan back with another episode of Dream Car Racing 3D, and I'm here with my distorted Lamborghini Aventador from last Dream Car episode, which you can click on the link in the upper right-hand corner now if you have not seen that one. But if you have seen it, welcome back. And what we're going to be doing today is actually looking at some more of your creations in the workshop. And since last week, we have introduced this new distortion portion of the series where I take the creations and just stretch them in weird ways like this. We're going to be doing that with your creations as well. So let's get to it. Alright, so first up, we're going to look at Classic Car by Reverge32, and I think we've actually used something by this person before, but I don't remember exactly what it was. Alright, so here it is. Now I really like, right off the bat, how all of it is just so smooth. Everything about this thing is just like all the panels are just very, very intentionally put. Like none of them seem like they're out of place or anything. With my Lamborghini, it was very tough to get all the contours and to get everything to look natural. So there's some like jagged edges on the panels sometimes that looks like they're not really supposed to be there. But every single frame on this really pretty much looks like it's supposed to be there. All right, so there are 603 frames and 147 panels on this thing. Let's go ahead and see how it runs. All right, here we go. Well, right off the bat, I can see this thing is just really smooth, like it's not bouncing all over the place like my Lamborghini was. I really need to get a hang of how to adjust the suspension. I tried a lot of trial and error with the Lamborghini, but for some reason, I just couldn't get it to settle. Is this as fast as this thing goes? Well, this isn't gonna do it all. I think we're gonna have to check the engine settings here. One moment, please. Well, there's your problem. I think this needs to be a little bit more. Much better. This is much better. All right. Wait, what? All right, this thing needs a little bit more adjusting. Look at that. Look at the frame, or the starter. It even has the start handle. Like, hold on. Yeah, it even has the start handle. Look at that. This is just like the Model T that I had. This is your crank that starts your car. If you didn't see the Model T video, I'll leave a link up in the top right now. Check that out too. But yeah, this just the frame is way too strong in this thing. We're gonna have to do something about that to get some good crashes here. All right, so I don't want it to collapse under its own weight. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lower the strength of all the frames first, but then what I'm gonna do is highlight just the wheel frames and re-strengthen these a bit. So that way, hopefully, it'll be able to support its own weight without, but still crumple when we crash it into something. Because there's nothing less satisfying than going full speed into a wall and just bouncing off of it with no damage. All right, this should do it. Let's see how this goes here. All right, we're getting a lot of speed here. How many engines is it? This thing has like 3 engines in the front there. All right, here we go. What just happened? I've never seen that before. I don't even know what to say. I've never seen the things fall off of the vehicle. I thought that they would be attached by the frames regardless of the crash. I can still control these wheels. Look at that. That's hilarious. Oh, where'd they go? They disappeared on me. Oh, there they are. Come on, come back. Come back, little wheels. Get back here. This way. This way. Come towards me. Come towards me. Oh, we're almost there. Forward. Get over here. All right, go on. Calm down. Which way are you going? All right, you're going the right. This way. This is the way you need to go. Yeah, we can put you back together. I promise. We can put you back together. See? Look. Just like new. We just gotta put the wheels in the front right there, right? Nailed it. All right, well that was absolutely ridiculous. So we're gonna go straight into now my new favorite thing to do in this game, which is the distortion portion. So we're gonna take about half of it here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and stretch it up just like that. ignore our little warning messages and stretch it just a little bit more. All right, and race. All right, well, we got it. Just like new. I think the vertical is probably the more ridiculous of the distortions for sure. But look, it's still working. It might be a little bit top heavy. Oh, don't turn. Don't turn to, oh, what? We lost a wheel. We lost a wheel. Things are falling apart. The wheel's still following after us though. Look at that. All right, are we still good? All right, the lights still work. We're good. Look at this, just swinging. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of a stretch. What? That's not supposed to be how it works. All right, we'll roll with it though. No, I think we might be able to make some adjustments here. There we go. That should be good. That should look good. Let's see how this looks. Whoop. That's not a good spawning point. How about right here? Spawn. Nailed it. Yeah. See, this one, it doesn't look ridiculous. It looks actually like this is just a stretch classic car. Whatever. Oh. Yeah, so there is an emergency brake. You can see if I press the emergency brake now, the back wheels stop. But apparently if I give it a little bit too much sideways torque like this, and as soon as I press the emergency brake, it's just too much stress on the wheels. Oh boy. Let's see if we can take this thing. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get enough speed. Let's try to get some speed going up here and see if we can take this thing off the cliff. And we'll find out what happens. Yeah, we cleared it. That was pretty amazing. We gotta do this in slow motion for sure. All right, let's get a little bit closer now. A little bit closer now. A little bit closer now. All right, here goes. Those solid frames don't seem to bend much though. Whoa, there goes the wheels again. In slow motion too. Why does that happen now? Is that new? I don't know. And fast. That is so cool. I love that new feature. I really don't know if it's a new feature or if it's just something that I haven't seen happen before, but this just happens to be built for it. But there is one new feature of the game, and that is something that I actually personally suggested to the creator, which was to be able to do this. So when you click, you can drag your mouse in the direction that you want to be facing. So if I want to face directly down this way, I just do that and respawn, and I'm facing where I want to. If I wanted to face this way into the wall, whoops, gotta hit respawn, and now I'm facing, oh. All right, let's take a look at the next vehicle. All right, so I saw this one here. This is the 8x8 Hemet cargo transport by JD Unit _26. He says, it is capable of taking on any terrain and can overcome just about any obstacle. Well, we'll just see about that. All right, so here it is. It looks like a pretty beefy utility truck here. I like the way the wheels are kind of angled up here as well. So it's got 569 frames, actually pretty similar to the classic car we just used, and 236 panels, which is actually a lot more than the other one. All right, we're gonna go ahead and race this thing and see how it runs. Look at that suspension. Look at it wobble like that. It's got the two wheels on the four wheels on the front with the steering. All right, so he says it can handle any terrain. So we're gonna go ahead and go straight to this crazy off-road terrain over here and see just how well it handles. Cause I don't know, that's a pretty confident claim you got going on there. Let's see how this thing actually does. All right, well, I'm actually pretty surprised that it didn't just tip over there. It's actually still working. It's still working. Look at that suspension. All right, I'm surprised. I admit I'm pleasantly surprised that it has managed to get through that without any issues, it seems like, and now we're just gunning it. How's it gonna do with the rest of this over here? I think we started off in the harder part. Oh, are we gonna flip it? Nope. Nope, still didn't flip it. Still didn't flip it. Wow, this thing is still going. Dang. Alright, is self-repair on or something here? I gotta check this, because this thing's doing way too good. Aha! There's the culprit. Let's see how you do without this checkbox checked. All right, here it comes. Here it comes. I don't think you're gonna do too well anymore. All right, it's still doing pretty well. It's still doing pretty well. It's got the repair option off. How's our frames doing? A little bit of damage on one of those. Actually, a lot of damage on one of those frames, but it's still... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this might be it. This might be it. Wait. Okay. All right. I may have to admit that it's living up to its claims here. It's getting through that terrain, and it looks like it's still completely functional. Look at that. I mean, that wheel seems to be affected just a little bit, but the functionality of it is not. But there's one thing that I think can defeat it. Any terrain? Any obstacle, you say? Well, let's see how you deal with this. Alright, I think this must be like... Is this ice? Yeah, no problem here. Is this just a different type of friction? Yeah, this is like no friction. I never knew that. I've been on that thing in like almost every video, and I have never known until just now that there was no friction on that. Alright, well, I think that's a little unfair, but how about this? Can it get up? Can it get up the mountain? I really think I've just given it an impossible task here, but I'm gonna give it a chance. I mean, he did say any obstacle. I think he actually said almost any obstacle, so the mountain might be the exception. But we're getting pretty high so far, but I don't think we have the momentum. Nope. No, this is not gonna work. It's definitely not gonna work. There's only one thing to do is go backwards. What is that sound? What? That is ridiculous. Okay, there's one thing this game needs really badly is a sound update. These sounds are just ridiculous. We've reached the part where we have to start doing the distortion portion. Alright, so let's start with the limo version. We're just gonna go ahead and take the front here and just drag it out to about there. I'm actually gonna lower some of the strength of the frames here as well. They were pretty strong. So there we go, and we're gonna go ahead and go into the trials. Well, there you go. Check that thing out. Look at the wobbling. This is insane. I love the way this thing wobbles. The suspension is really probably the major draw of this vehicle. It has really, really good suspension, but I don't think I've actually crashed this thing yet. Let's go ahead and take it for a crash. See how the driver would do. Oh, driver's dead. Driver would not have survived that at all. I mean, that's just straight up crushing right there. Why is it climbing up the wall? I'm not even giving it any gas. Like, I can't. I'm in the free camera. Why is it doing that? How far is it gonna go? Stick around to find out. Up. I think we've, there it goes. Yep, still not sure what that was all about, but it was cool to watch, wasn't it? All right, now it's time for one of my favorites. We're gonna go ahead and stretch this thing vertically. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Why have I just spawned upside down? Why have I spawned upside down? This has never happened to me before. Alright, spawn. Why? Alright, now it's spawning correctly. Alright, let's see how this thing runs. Look at that, though. Look at this. It's a little top heavy, but somehow it still isn't falling over. Look at how much it's tipping, and it still can recover. Dang, the suspension is good on this thing. Up, can we recover? Can we recover? Yes, we can. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Wow. All right, well, I think that actually did a lot better than I thought it was going to, but I do want to see how it deals with a head-on collision really quick. Oh yeah, that's right, I strengthened the frames a little bit. It just looks like it's found just a nice comfortable resting spot against this wall. I mean, no biggie, right? All right, we're gonna take a look at one more car here, and this is the Moon Rover in sci-fi type by People11223, which I think we've also used a creation by this person before. So let's see how it looks. Apparently it's a sci-fi style build, and here we go. Yep, this definitely looks like a sci-fi Moon Rover. Look at all these frames in the middle, just coming out from the middle there. I like this little ridge section on the top for like the ventilation or whatever that's gonna be. Curious to see how the suspension will look. This is 359 frames. It actually looks like a lot for this vehicle, and 113 panels, which is similar in count to the classic car we saw. All right, let's see how this thing runs. Whoa, look at the suspension. It's so soft looking. Ready? It's just like it's landing on a cloud. It almost looks like it's in like low gravity, like it's in space. That's really cool. All right. Well, turned a little bit too much there. There goes our wheel. All right, that was my fault. That was my driving. Driving's bad. Let's repair ourselves. There we go. Okay. So let's see how this thing handles first before we start the distortion portion. Maybe do 1 or 2 crashes. All right, it's a little bit, once you start turning at full speed, it's a little bit hard to get your control under. Let's go ahead and take it into this wall the best we can here. All right, here we go. Oh, I thought all those frames were gonna help it a little bit, but it did not seem to do the job. I wanna see that in slow motion. Slow motion this time. We're gonna see exactly what would have happened to our unfortunate driver. Here it goes. Oh, the driver would just got a face full of wall. No protection in there whatsoever. All right, it's time to distort it. I like how it just stands up. It looks like the cabin is actually, oh no, it hasn't. Has it been reversed? But this looks like it's actually like a standing creature now with arms and legs. Take me to your leader. All right, so first, let's go ahead and stretch this thing like that. And see what happens. Whoa. I think we're a little heavy for our suspension. We're almost dragging on the ground, but it's still working. Yeah, but our wheels can't handle the weight. Alright, apparently it's not quite as effective when it comes to the long version. It's kind of still working, actually. It's kind of still working. Go ahead and take it into this. Nope. Can't turn anymore. Can't turn anymore. All right, it's done. All right, let's try the height version. All right, so we've done long. Now it's time for height. There we go. Wait, no, a little bit back. All right, let's see how this goes. All right. Oh boy. We're definitely, look at the suspension in the back. Something weird's going on with the back wheels though, and it's really hard to get it to not tip backwards, but we're gonna do what we can here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I'm trying to go straight. It's not working. All right, we're gonna have to give this another try. All right, there we go. All right, just a little bit. Careful. Just a little bit of time. Careful. Yep. Oh, no, too much. Get down there. Yeah, there we go. All right, I think we're okay. I think we can survive. All right, so what I want to try to do, I want to see what happens. Oh, no. We're losing it. We lost it. In the vertical mode, you can't really go that fast unless we take these frames here and just drag them back a little bit. That should fix our problems. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. No problem. Now we can gas at full speed. Up. Oh boy. Alright, it's still doing okay. Still surviving. Still surviving. We're doing fine. We're doing great. This is great. We got it. Nailed it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna end this off with we're gonna stretch it in all directions here, but if you guys liked this video, please hit that thumbs up button, because it really does help us YouTubers out. If you enjoyed the video and you just hit that thumbs up button, that can help us get other people to see the video and enjoy it as well. And if you want to see more dream car racing like this, as well as other fun gaming videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, that way you can get notified when I release some new content like this. And make sure you hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button if you want to actually get the notifications. But yeah, oh, here we go. That top section is looking a little funky there. But this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time.